The 2024 Prologue SUV, Honda's second attempt at an EV after the ill-fated Clarity sedan, has arrived wearing a restrained look that doesn't shout its eco-friendly mission. The Prologue rides on a platform developed jointly with General Motors and is powered by the same Ultium battery pack already powering GM's new EVs, including the Equinox EV with which the Prologue shares components. Honda's range of SUVs is neatly and inoffensively styled, and the exterior of the Honda Prologue fits this description, too. It has a square, wide, and sure-footed stance like most of the products from the brand, but there are enough styling tweaks to set it apart. It seems a tad more modern than other SUVs from the brand, and what immediately jumps out from the rear and rear three-quarter views is the resemblance to the Range Rover Evoque, not a reference one would typically make when describing the design of a Honda. EV motor, power, and performance. Sharing its powertrain and platform with the Chevrolet Equinox EV means the Prologue can be had with either a single motor and front-wheel drive or with two motors and all-wheel drive. The latter is said to be good for 288 horsepower, but Honda hasn't released a horsepower rating yet for the front-wheel drive version. Based on what we know about the Equinox EV, we suspect that model will make 210 ponies. When we get a chance, we'll take the Prologue to our test track and update this story with acceleration results and driving impressions. All Prologue models will come with an 85.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack sourced from General Motors. The single-motor front-wheel drive model is said to have an estimated driving range of around 300 miles, while the dual-motor all-wheel drive version will sacrifice some of that range for peppier acceleration. While there are clues to the Prologue's Chevrolet roots in the interior, Honda has done well to infuse the cabin with a design that looks recognizable as one of its own. Its simplified dashboard design has none of the flourishes we can see in the Blazer EV, neither the Chevy's round vents, brightly colored surfaces, nor tilted infotainment display. Instead, the Honda's layout mirrors that of the Civic Compact Sedan and Passport SUV, with a clutter-free design rendered in muted tones. Honda says the Prologue's wheelbase is 8.0 inches longer than the CR-V and that the EV model is 5.0 inches wider too, so we're expecting a roomier cabin with additional space for cargo. Infotainment and connectivity. Standing tall and proud in the middle of the Prologue's dashboard is an 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included, as is an in-dash navigation system that uses Google Maps. An 11.0-inch digital gauge display and a wireless smartphone charging pad are also standard features. A head-up display is available but only on the top-spec Elite trim. A 12-speaker Bose stereo system with tweeter speakers in the Prologue's A-pillars is standard on Touring and Elite models. Honda isn't stingy with its equipment, so even base Prologue should have adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, and lane departure warning. Other features include 8-way power seat adjustment for the driver from the entry-level trim, heated front seats, and dual-zone climate control. Front and rear parking assist and an auto-dimming rear-view mirror are added in the middle of the range, while the top-spec version gets front seat ventilation, a head-up display, and a heated steering wheel. EPA has not estimated the Prologue's fuel economy expressed as mpg, the EV fuel economy equivalent yet, and neither has Honda. We don't expect to have that information from the government until closer to the SUV's launch. Once we get a chance, we'll take the Prologue on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route to test its efficiency and range. For more information about the Prologue's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. The rear seats in the Honda Prologue feature 2 recline angles, and the carmaker notes that there will be more legroom in the Prologue than there is in the Passport. As for interior colors and materials in the Honda Prologue, black and charcoal or charcoal and light gray cloth will be standard on the base model with accent stitching, while the touring trim gets leather in the same color schemes. Perforated leather features on the top trim with additional hues like brown and black. The 2024 Honda Prologue is available in 3 trims this year: EX, Touring, and Elite. Honda has indicated it expects prices to begin in the upper $40,000 range before any government incentives. That will make it competitive with middle trim levels of the 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E and Hyundai Ioniq 5. The trunk and cargo space in the Honda Prologue starts at 25.2 cubic feet behind the back row, expanding to 57.7 cubes with the back seats folded down, although these figures pertain to the entry-level model with higher-tier trims possibly getting a tad less. There is an additional 0.8 cubic feet of space underneath the cargo area floor. The tailgate is also hands-free and powered on the upper trims for maximum convenience. The classic body style of the 2024 Honda Prologue features glass windows with a light tint to make the cabin feel private. Large wheels with unique hubcaps give the 2024 Honda Prologue a look that sets it apart from other Honda SUVs. LED tail lights, headlights, and daytime running lights all come standard, as does a power liftgate. While we know the 2024 Honda Prologue will come in a variety of trim levels, we don't yet know what they'll be called, nor what features we can expect to see in each. We'll be sure to keep you updated as we learn more.
You